So before we get into the big question on whether or not I read the manga part of this, I want to talk a little bit about the new opening and the new ending for Hunter x Hunter. So it's official, we're sticking with this opening song. They give us little variations of it, the lyrics are slightly different here or there, but we're sticking with this opening song. The visuals look really awesome, but it seemed kind of like inappropriate with the campiness. You can fly, you can try, and it's like you see these freaking monster looking things, and the visuals look cool, but it just is like, why do we have this song? I guess they're trying to make this the new Smile Bomb. In Yu Yu Hakusho we had one song for the entire series, but it changed up about towards the end. They had different visuals, but it was the same song, and I guess maybe that's a request from Yoshihiro Togashi. He just wants one opening or whatever, or maybe it saves money, I don't know, but it's just weird. I don't know. I like the opening theme, but at the same time it doesn't fit with the visuals, and from what I'm understanding, this is the darkest arc in Hunter x Hunter, so I'm a little bit like, why not change it? I guess they just really want this to be like a staple theme song, so when you watch it, you just know, like, it feels like a grand adventure with that song. I don't know. It's alright. I don't have a big deal with it, but it's like, it does feel inappropriate. The ending, however, really liked it. It felt a little bit darker as well. It feels like Hunter x Hunter is just ultimately taking a darker tone. It had like these little emo-looking shots or whatever, and it just felt darker, but I did like the song and the visuals. They went together. If anything, we should have just, like, if they want to keep having the same thing, they should have had that opening as like the same ending or something, because it's more epic in my opinion when the opening changes, and whatever with the ending you can skip it. Like I'm still stuck on Hunting for Your Dreams, that ending. Like I would have been happy if that was like the opening for the entire series. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts. Not really much to say as far as the opening, because it's just new visuals, same song, but the ending I really did like. Now, as far as going into the whole thing with the revelation or something, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you guys 100%. I talked myself into spoiling myself just for that part. I didn't go on and read or anything, just for that part. And I'm going to tell you why. I basically was like excited as hell, and I basically tried to justify it in my own head. Well, somebody's going to spoil it in the comments anyway. Come on, man. And after a while of really just considering, I was like, I can't wait anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not going to torture myself like this. And I went and I just saw that part. And afterwards, I did look at my comment section. I was like, what did I say? Those people saying, it's not him, it's Kite and everything. So, it's whatever. But as far as the revelation goes, this just further gives us, we have clarification, people. Jing is a dick. Because your son wants to see you, but because he wants to bring a friend, you're calling him gutless, spineless, and he can go see your friend or whatever. I think that's an asshole move yet again, and just another clarification that Jing is a dick. Pretty much, yeah. As far as the whole Kite thing, because like I told you guys before, I did watch a bit of the original, so I know a little bit of what's going on as far as that whole situation goes, and they did change things, and this is the first time that Hunter x Hunter has taken liberties as far as changing things. They have skipped things, but they never really changed things, so I'm gonna give them a pass on this one, because yeah, it was kind of like messed up the way they did things, because Kite not knowing who Gon was and didn't give him his motivation to become a hunter or anything like that kind of messes with things. But since, for the most part, I know how things go, I don't think really anime only the 2011 version viewers would be bothered by it. It's whatever, but they did kind of screw around with those things a little bit, and it didn't come out for the best of anything. So did they completely ruin it? No, but it was pretty kind of messed up the way they did things. They should have just did like what I thought they were going to do, and just a flashback of, oh man, yeah, I remember that, and then bam, like it happened before the series. But I guess they wanted to make it their own little adaptation or whatever, not have it exactly like the manga for the most part. So, not the best with that whole thing. But, and also there was something that, I heard that apparently the Chimera ants, the key matter ants, I'm sorry, Chimera, the way they showed up, apparently they're not supposed to show up like that already or something. So I guess they're going to start taking liberties from here on, because you got to remember, this is the first time where they have absolutely no springboard for this content. They had the old anime for, you know, to be able to adapt this and use that as a springboard. Like, okay, they did this, we can do it kind of like that, but we'll also change it here and there and skip this and that. But they're completely going in with this one with absolutely nothing other than the manga. And I guess that's why they're taking liberties, because they just want to, or maybe it doesn't work this way, or they want to do it more faster, maybe they want to make it more slower pace now, I'm not sure. But they're definitely taking liberties. The kite thing didn't kind of work. The Chimera ant, from my knowledge, I haven't really read the manga from there, so it doesn't mean anything to me. It's like, whatever, okay, I guess that's like the queen or something at the end. That shit looked crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The design was just like, what the hell is going on? I can't wait to find out. And overall, the episode, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. They messed up on the kite thing, but other than that, it's like, that was the only thing that was holding us back, and I don't know why exactly did they leave it like that they never showed that to begin with, because if they just would have showed that episode 1 even quickly, like a little flash of kite, then we would have been good. So I guess we just got that out the way and we could just move forward. This was the first hiccup, I would say, in the Hunter x Hunter anime, which is pretty damn good. 76 episodes in, and you got one hiccup for the most part. So I'm not mad at it, in all honesty. I thought it was decent. And yes, people, I did spoil myself. I'm sorry for the people that told me to wait and wait and wait. I couldn't help it. I mean, come on, man. This is, like I said, this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, ongoing, long-running at the moment. So, I mean, I couldn't help it. I had to find out. And like I said, people were going to spoil in the comments anyway, because I like to read my comments and stuff, so it is what it is. But I'll try to refrain myself any further from any spoilers of the manga, because like I said, I only read the parts just to see who it was, and after that I put it down. So still gonna have epic surprises in store, and overall I'm excited because this is supposed to be the darkest arc. The Chimera ants, since this is obviously the name of what we've seen, I'm guessing that there's gonna be some sort of evolution, because the little ant, you know, like that was already violent and freaking jumped on Kitawa's leg. Then we have the queen, and you know, there's gonna be probably some sort of evolution, I'm guessing, and they're probably gonna get bigger, or maybe that's like the kids, and then there's older ones. That's just my speculations being thrown out there. So maybe there's, like, you know, a chain of evolution, and they'll grow or something. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely excited to see where that goes. And overall, just onward with Chimera Ant, because yeah, they might have had a little hiccup with the kite thing, but I don't know how much importance Kite is going to play in this arc anyway, so it's not really a big deal for me personally as well. But let's just go in and enjoy this. Let me know what you think, guys. Did they really mess up this big thing? Because I have heard from a couple friends that they were disappointed with this, that the kite thing really ruined it for them, and they were just disgusted by it. It doesn't bother me much, even though I do know the origin of where Kite originally, how Kite met Gon, and how he inspired him and all that. So, because, you know, the way they changed it in the 2011 is that basically he didn't even know who Gon was, and he didn't find out till afterward, when the original, he actually knew who Gon was, and he told him about his father and inspired him more. So that change, did it bother you? Didn't really bother me personally. It's a pretty big change, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I don't see it as a big deal. But again, let me know what you think. Overall thoughts. Are you excited for Chimera Ant? People that have been waiting for this for years from the original, are you going to be watching the Chimera Ant arc with high expectations and excitement? By the way, I bought this like a couple years ago, and I never read it, obviously. This is one of the Chimera Ant volumes towards the end, and I'm dying to see what the hell is this. That looks like Kitawa, and he looks like a electric Super Saiyan. I'm dying to see that. But yeah, I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.